When considering the house style and looking at all media products of the poster, website and trailer, I think the audience can definitely recognise the connection between all three and understand the subgenre. The camera from the poster suggests a psychological horror because it is presented to us as a weapon. Therefore, we understand that it must be to watch someone. Then the addition of the blood introduces the slasher aspect, so the subgenre is a crossover between a psychological and a slasher. This is then portrayed in the website because I used flash for the Black Crow Woods title so that it moved left to right to give off the handheld camera motion, and it gave the website a disturbed feel which I liked. Then when we look at the trailer, we can clearly see a handheld camera is being used to film his revenge on these girls. However, the use of blood lacks slightly in the trailer, but we can see how the stylistic features run throughout all products, and this is just one aspect. There are others such as typography which can show the genre. I think they all do work together in promoting the film, but I think the website helps by combining all media products. On the website we are able to view the poster, and the synopsis is also next to this, which helps us to understand the film more. Then, on a separate page we can watch the trailer, and this is the reason most people will visit a film website. When considering the products as separate pieces, I think they would work together because the same stylistic features run throughout, so the audience will be able to make that link. And also, if they were to see the poster, for example, the website address is on there, therefore this may lead them to the website, which leads them to watching the trailer, so I think they all promote the film well together. In my opinion, the website targets the intended audience most successfully. We can discuss this more by looking at the homepage first. 16 to 24-year-olds are very involved in social networking and visit websites such as Facebook and Twitter daily. Therefore, there's an instant reach out to this audience with the Twitter icon that allows them to follow the Black Crow Woods Twitter account. Also, to the right of that, there is the newsfeed of the Black Crow Woods Twitter, which allows the audience to look at the most recent tweets and updates about the film. This is a success as it involves the audience with the film and allows them to be interactive with it. The homepage is quite successful in containing enough information so that the audience don't have to click around too much. They can see who's playing the characters, read the synopsis and view the poster, etc. Here, this is targeting the audience as it is mentioning a past horror film that has been popular with this audience, and so we are using that success from the same film company to try and promote Black Crow Woods. Using this can prove to be successful because if the audience like Till Death Do Us Part, then they have a reassurance that they will like Black Crow Woods. Therefore, they might go see the film because of this reason. From past research with UKtribes.com, there are many different stereotypical groups such as chavs and geeks, and they have different interests. However, one thing that our target audience as a whole, being 16 to 24-year-olds, have is the use of the internet is quite high. Therefore, the website is most successful as it's probably how the audience will hear and access information about the film. Other subtle things on the website that target this audience is the review from Heat magazine. Because of the age range, this is a magazine we expect to be read by a large percentage of this 16 to 24 audience, so they will take notice of this review. I think why the website has the most success with our target audience compared to the poster and trailer as well is that the website contains both. It has the poster on the homepage for the audience to view and then also the trailer on a separate page, so it's successful in allowing the audience to view all media products that advertise the film. When considering the trailer, I think me and my group were most proud of the editing. We had a lot of creative ideas during the editing process and tried out different things at first, but then we found things that worked for us, such as the dip to black transition. I think we were proud of our editing because it's where you bring all your raw footage and materials together and create the final product. We understood the conventions of horror trailers and how they build up from a slow introduction of the storyline to fast-paced chase scenes, and we were able to do this in our editing. I think this is part of what makes us proud of our final product because it looks professional and you can compare it to real-life media products and see the similarities. I think the editing is the area in which we feel just brought everything together and made the trailer the success that we wanted it to be. The trailer is the strongest out of all three media products. It is successful in giving enough information off for the audience to get an insight into the storyline and characters, but then the scenes are so chopped up and fast-paced that the events and the ending to the film is left open, which offers an intrigue into the film in which hopefully will make the audience want to go see the film. I think the trailer is strong also as it tells a story. We haven't just thrown lots of horrific things together. There is a slow build-up at the start with the character of Steve talking about what happened to his sister. This is done in a documentary style, and I think this is successful because it lets the audience know that we are going to be following his journey, and at this point I think the audience make a connection with the character. It's unconventional for us to feel sympathy with the antagonist and follow his story, but I think this is what would appeal to the audience as it's the difference in the film. As a horror genre film, we are supposed to offer that repetition for horror fans to recognise, and we have done that with the music, the chase scenes, the locations, etc. But we elaborate on that by showing that there is going to be difference in the storyline, which ensures the audience that it's not a typical horror film that's predictable. Therefore, I think the trailer is strong in really showing off what our film is about, while having that success of good editing, sound and camera work. If I had to make improvements to one of my media products, it would be the website. I think it is a successful website to an extent. We target our audience with the Twitter news feed, it contains a lot of information about the film, and it has a good layout. However, we are in such an advanced technological age that I feel compared to other websites it lacks the interactivity. For example, with the Screen 4 official website, you can hold your mouse over an image of a character from the Screen films, and it will draw an X over the top to signify their death. This is just a simple interactive element, but it makes it more enjoyable for the audience and adds to its overall style of the website. With Weebly.com, the themes were very basic. You could change them using the HTML codes, but you have to be very advanced in that area, in which we didn't have enough time to learn. I would have liked to make the website overall have its own unique style and theme, and not be as blocky and basic. I think my skills in all areas have developed over the course of this advanced portfolio. I developed in making my research and planning skills more detailed. For example, me and my group planned out our filming sessions so that we knew exactly what shots and scenes we were going to film. Therefore, this helped make the process easier as we were prepared. I was confident with the technical aspects when creating the poster, as I do photography, so I know things about rule of thirds, and I am confident with Photoshop. However, I developed new skills when filming the trailer. I learnt about lighting, sound, using the boom mic. My knowledge of cinematography developed when actually planning out our shots and using the camera. I also learnt from my mistakes made. For example, one night we went out too late to film, therefore our footage suffered as we couldn't see the actors. The editing software we used to create our trailer, Premiere Pro, was a new software to me, therefore I had to learn the skills fast, but I also developed on them and got used to the software as we were editing the trailer. I think the development of skills in the technical areas helped to complement the creative ideas I already had, as I was able to produce what I wanted.